Rachel and welcome to my houseplant tour for the end of the fall for 2018. So anyways, this is the first time I'm doing a houseplant tour with my new camera, so that's pretty cool. You can see all my plants in better quality. So I'm doing this houseplant tour now because I have plans to rearrange my plants a little bit for the winter. But I already rearranged my plants a little, and I want to show you kind of what I've done with my plants because it's actually working really good right now. And I've been having, well, I've been having a little bit of failures right now, but I've also been having some really good successes with some of the things that I've been doing and some of the places where I put some of my plants. Anyways, let's go show you all the cool stuff. Okay, so since I'm in my living room, I'll just show you. I have one of my fiddle leaf figs right here. One of them's from my cousin. She just still hasn't come and gotten it yet. I might end up replacing the one that she ends up taking with a citrus tree because I really want a citrus tree really bad. But my split leaf philodendron, I've been having it in this area. I still need to get pots for it. I put it upstairs in my son's room where it gets only morning light because I was dealing with spider mites on it, but actually the whole house had so many spider mites. But I fixed it by just misting everything, most everything that needs to be misted, and like the spider mites all went away. I learned that they don't like humidity kind of stuff. They don't like moistness. Yeah. So I got this here now. I'm still kind of just figuring out what this plant likes because I'm not entirely sure. We're kind of figuring each other out right now. So I still have my Dracenia up here, and I still have that air plant. Still haven't figured out if I want to do plants in that cat or not, and still have the air plant in there. Oh, and I have a pumpkin in there for right now for fall. My doorway's right here, and I open it up so that way. So ignore my coloring books, or don't, because coloring books are awesome. Anyways, the sun goes through and I get some like pretty direct-ish light on these, my fiddle leaf fig. I'm not sure if that likes the direct light or not, so we're still figuring each other out. Anyways, but the fiddle leaf fig likes it as long as it's not too intense. So having the door open lets in more light that way. But this asparagus fern is still doing really good. I've had this for a year now. I turned it because this was all growing over towards where the door is, where the sun comes up, and so I have some new growth that's growing over towards there now, and it just loves to grow all the time, especially this time of the year. Like, I know it's always growing. I love this asparagus fern. And this gets misted every day, as well as both of those. Still have a hen and chick, which I got mealybugs on so many things, which I need to actually go back and check this. Yep, look at that. Look, there's a mealybug. Dang it, I thought I got the mealybugs off of this. I have to go and check everything else over there again. There's nothing on this plant, I don't think. I'll have to just go through and check everything. Really good though. Oh, and my son knocked into this. He was playing on the chair and he fell onto it, so it kind of cracked in a couple spots. Same with the pandas plant. But this is starting to get overgrown. So some of them are, especially this. So I need to go and deconstruct this. We brought in our, what is this? Our umca plant. This is my husband's umca plant. I put it outside during the summer, just under the porch, and so it's actually mostly in the shade all day in the summer, because our summers are pretty hot, but in the winter it's in the sun in the south-facing window all day, and it's doing really good. The thing that this gets is spider mites. I find that plants that like it outside more, they're more of outdoor plants, they get attacked by spider mites. But I've been misting this, and so we haven't been having any spider mites on it so far, and it's growing so good. This little arrangement I did is doing pretty good, except for the aloe. I've been having a hard time with my hardy aloes when I tried cutting them instead of taking them apart, and that doesn't work as well. They don't like being cut, and they don't do well when you do that with them, I find. But this Kalanchoe is doing really good. So is this one. They both have lots of new growth right now in our fish tank. So we're going to be redoing this system. This is just like stuff that we already had that cost us no money, but we're going to be doing probably some plexiglass over the top and stuff, and to cut holes in it for not yogurt cups. Something that has more holes in them and stuff, and where shrimp can go and escape from other fish. Anyways, but I have a couple of different kinds of angel wing begonias in here that are really growing crazy. I need to get them out and get them planted soon, because this one especially is just growing like mad. And then I have a purple heart plant in here too, a couple of them that are propagating and hanging down. I have another Dracaena, and I have one of my mother-in-law tongues. My Thanksgiving cactus is getting ready to bloom. It missed Thanksgiving, but anyways, it's actually has buds this year. Last year I only got like 2 flowers, and it has so many buds this year. It's very happy. As I stopped watering it as much to try to see if that works, and apparently that's what's supposed to do it. My mom never does any of that stuff, and hers always blooms beautifully because it's in a northeastern window, so it gets nice and cold. It's in the coldest, like one of the coldest rooms of her house too, so it really feels the temperature change. Same with her Sansevieria, always blooms too in the spring. It's wonderful. Oh, so this is what has changed. Okay, so I moved some things from here over here, and some things from over here over to here, because my diffuser is over there, and it's like a 2-day diffuser. It puts out humidity for 2 days that I don't have to worry about it, and diffusing oils, which is really nice. I put in oils that kind of deter bugs, which most of them actually do, but anyways. Look at what my rubber tree is doing. All my leaves right now are red. So I have, like, there's another one. Like, that's apparently just something that they kind of do. There isn't any reason why this plant should be stressed. I did stop watering it quite as much because it should be its dry season. I'm trying that out to see how that would affect this plant, because last year I hardly watered it at all, but I don't know. That was when I first got it. When I was reading about it, it should turn green eventually. It's just what these do sometimes, I guess, when they're under any kind of a stress or something, or a temperature change. So I moved my pencil cactus up against the wall so it's not falling over, because you see it's just a big old trunk and it's just whoosh. Over here I have another African violet, and I'm still not entirely sure what this is. I thought it was Saninga paper moon, but I'm not sure if that's what it is now. I'm going to try this summer keeping it outside and then bringing it in the winter when it starts getting cool, and see if the temperature change has anything to do with pushing blooms on this. My Dracaena is doing great. My new Sansevieria and arrowhead plant. Oh, my new Hoya, that's just hanging out here. This is kind of in the shade. This gets some sun because my window comes in and gives some direct sun. Those are always shaded. And then some of these my Monstera gets direct sun, and so does the pineapple. Have to figure out the prayer plant because this does get some direct sun. So I might be hanging this up in here or putting it somewhere else. But this darn, shoot, I'm going to remember the name. But this silly thing is just, these love to drop their leaves. And so this one has just decided, I'm going to drop all of my leaves and still be perfectly fine and healthy. Just drop all my leaves because you moved me. So it's very mad at me. Anyways, so we're getting over to, like, this gets misted and this gets misted, but this is my humidity section. These two have rock underneath them with water to give them more humidity during the day, because I find that they really need a lot. And they're not directly underneath my humidifier, because my humidifier, you can see it's right down there. And these have, you know, they're grates, and so then it comes up. And this has been doing much better. I've been noticing some new growth, finally. Oh my gosh, this fern just hasn't been wanting to grow, so now I'm finally getting some new growth on it after having it for almost a year. But my Monstera, I got a split in the leaves. There's a split. There is a split. I repeat, a split. So, not sure what kind of Monstera this is at the moment. Maybe hoping it's a Deliciosa, so I can eventually try to see if I can get it to fruit in like a greenhouse or something. Or I'll just buy one eventually when I have a greenhouse, because like I do not have a greenhouse, and I will not have a greenhouse probably at this house. So I'm not sure if the other new ones are going to have any splits or not. But yeah, it's maturing enough to where I have at least one split so far. So that's really exciting. And then my umbrella tree, of course. This plant, whatever it's called, it's been on my coffee table, but I moved it here, and it's just hiding, but it's really happy. And another angel wing begonia, and my prayer plant, and my pineapple plant. So also over here, airplane plant, air plants, lots of air plants. Oh, and then another one of, this one's dropping all of its leaves too. This is like a baby version of the other one, whatever they're called. Oh gosh, I can't remember. This one, on the other hand, I just got these plants. They're in my haul video before my last one. I'll put a link somewhere anyways. This is like the shining stars or something variety. Do you have spider mites or just spiders? Shoot, sugar monkeys. Anyways, I guess I have to check this one out a little bit better. This one gets misted. All of these do get misted. You see my spray bottle. It works really good. I had a cool plant spray bottle, but it broke. And then I just got this 98-cent one from Walmart, and it works so good. It has such a nice wide light misting. And then all these get misted too. And my airplane plants have been doing so good since I've been misting them. So anyways, this one is now on my coffee table, and it's doing really good, and it's happy. And so yeah. Oh, also this plant's on my coffee table right now, just awaiting whatever I decide to do. And this coffee table I'm actually going to be redoing soon, because it needs to be redone. I have to fill in, where's the hole? There's the hole. The Christmas tree is covering it up. I have to fill in this hole. And I've been waiting to actually redo it when I can find, see this foot is missing, and I can't find the piece, like just that piece. See, because they all have it like that, and see, it has the, where it attaches on. I can just glue it, but I can't find a piece for the foot. So anyways, I'm just gonna finally do it without the foot. But you can see, so it is real wood, except for this stuff isn't. You can see, I don't know what this is, but some of this is starting to crumble, and a little bit it's does not like being messed with too much. So I need to, beware the finish is coming off, so I need to refinish it. I'm going to paint it because I don't have they don't make the antiquing stuff anymore. So anyways, that's what I'm gonna do. In my kitchen I have one of my new ferns is in here, and then my rabbit's foot fern, I've been keeping it where it gets actually a little bit more light. It's a little bit happier right now. I've been getting some new growth on it. Then I also have whatever this is called. I can never remember the name of this, but it's actually growing some new leaves, and still looks kind of ugly, but it's okay. This is where I'm having my other Philly fig. This is a western window, and so this is actually doing pretty good, getting some light. I haven't noticed any browning yet, except for on one new leaf, but that's because I think it's actually not really getting much light down here. See, That's a new leaf, but I don't really want leaves all the way down there right now. I'm not sure. We'll see about it. This is where I'm gonna have a table across here to have plants on. So that way I could actually probably just do supports for that tabletop and not even have to worry about legs. But then I wouldn't be able to just move it around if I wanted to. I don't know. But I have a bunch of succulents and cacti up here. If you're interested in any of these varieties, just ask me. But I have them in past houseplant tour videos. Same with this angel wing begonia. And then also this little planter right here. These are so this is my favorite aloe, and they do really good. Like, they're easy to take apart and replant. These ones, I didn't cut the bottom of them. The ones that you cut the bottom of them, they don't do very good. So, and you have to make sure, like with all, oh, this is not very happy back there. Keeps getting too dried out because it keeps falling out. Little stinker. Okay, so you have to make sure that these have enough of a place for the roots to grow. But it's easiest just to separate the pups than trying to propagate any other way. I haven't been successful any other way, and I think you can only separate the pups with these. Over here we have some fake eggs because, anyways, my husband left his fake eggs there. But this is all my little mealybug quarantine area. These are all my plants that have mealybug. And I kind of take plants apart over here too and stuff. But this poor aloe, most of them, I've gotten rid of most of them. Like every day or two, I come to see if there's any more that have come out, and I take care of them with a cotton, like an ear swab thing and stuff. So, alcohol. So that's there. I actually have my bird's nest Sansevieria over here. I'm letting the roots kind of callus over before I finish planting them. And then I have to decide where I want to plant them exactly too. But this is what remains of the big middle plant. I'm just gonna let all these callus over and then plant them. Some of them I'm gonna see if they do okay in water, because I saw that it works really good to get these to grow in water. I'm gonna try that, and I'm also just gonna try them in soil. So yeah, hopefully I get some more bird's nest starts with this. That'd be really cool. But these are perfectly fine. There's no rotting on these, thank goodness. But they were on the other side when I was watering them outside, so they didn't really get any water inside of them. So I think that's probably what saved them. But we just have such hot summers here sometimes that I was just really, I did it because I was transferring it from upstairs where it's nice and cool to outside, and I just didn't want it to get shocked, and so I was overwatering it. So I guess the lesson here is never overwater your Sansevieria, even if you think it's too hot for it. So I had this table over in the other room, and I moved it back over here, and I have my Pothos is doing pretty good up there, but this plant, I don't actually know what it's called. I did know. It did so good for months and months and months, and I don't know if it just died, but they're little tiny like bulbs. And see, there's one right here. They still seem fine. They're not mushy, but see, the leaf died on it. And so anyways, that's the only one that's really pulled up right now. But I'm not sure if they need to overwinter. This is what remains of like the last leaf. It's kind of like an arrowhead plant, but it's not. It's something else. I don't know what it is. But it's really cool. It had really thin leaves, and it would just grow up nice and tall, and then it'd die, and another one would come up. So I'm wondering if it's wintering over right now or what. I have no clue. But if you have any idea, I'm gonna try to figure out what this plant is and do something with it. Oh, but look it. I got a Sansevieria start. The one of these I cut off from my other Sansevieria. This is the only one that made it, but it took maybe about 8 months. And this is growing really fast now. It's really cool. I'm so excited. My string of pearls, whatever. This dark mystery. This has to be watered so much, and it's kind of annoying, but I have it in this urn because I want to use this actually as a vase, but I have this on it right now just because I've been watering this so much. But got aloe. It turns out that this is actually a tricolor peperomia. So the lady thought maybe it was a peacock plant, which it kind of looks like a peacock plant, or some sorts of calatheas and some sorts of prayer plants and things, but it's a peperomia. It's a tricolor, so anyways, or a red-edged peperonia, whatever. Anyways, whoever you are out there that commented about this and let me know, thank you so much. Now I know how to take care of it too. So it likes, I'm really glad that I put it in this spot because it likes indirect bright light, and it gets lots of good morning light. And I've also been watering it a little sparingly just in case, because I wasn't sure, because it is more succulent like. So also this, ooh, you need water, baby. Tomorrow's watering day. Whatever this is called, it's happy usually, except it needs water. This one yesterday was completely flat. Oh man, it needs so much water, but this one's just as bad too. Over in the office, whatever place this is, I have lots and lots and lots and lots of little babies. I might do a video all about how my little system for my babies is, but also another, right, that's a kalanchoe. So many different kinds of kalanchoes, and anyways, it's just nice calling them all in their broad spectrum names. The clover needs some water, but those are doing really great over here. I just basically put this table back over here. This didn't really change much. Oh, I forgot. I didn't put this on my plant haul, did I? No, this was from my last plant haul. Anyways, I put this in this cute little terracotta pot that I got on clearance. Actually, it had fake plants in it, but I put that in there instead. And then this ivy is growing and doing great. Look at all this new growth. It's so happy, and I'm so pleased. So I mist it every day, and well, or every other day, depending. And it's doing really good. It loves a good misting. And then these I need to do something about, but we're going to be redoing this whole room, and so I think when we redo this room, I'm going to redo all of this, like take a bunch of these out and repot them in something else. I don't know. Succulents in this window. Hopefully it's not too bright. I suppose I should have cleaned up my room before I showed you this plant, but the puppy's sister, Gunther's sister, was over yesterday, and they kind of had a fun time tearing up toys. So my ZZ plant lives upstairs. The window comes in like right here, and I hope that's enough light because this is about what it's like all day. It gets maybe 2 hours of brighter light, so we'll see if this does good right here. I'm hoping so. Okay, and then in my upstairs bathroom, this is a northern window, and I just have my Sansevieria right there, and my newest one, and it's doing really good. Sorry, it's so echoey in this room. Just tile everywhere. But anyways, I haven't really had much new growth on it, but it is beautiful and I like it a lot. So anyways, it's doing really good in this little corner. Just getting, I think this room it's reflective enough with the tile and the glossy paint that it reflects enough light onto it without it also being too bright because it's a northern window. So yeah, it's happy. This is the window I actually had my business Sansevieria in for a long time, and it's so cold. The tile is so cold and the window is so cold that I thought that's what was causing the problems. I was just cold, but I think it's because I overwatered it outside. And just lastly, got a little update on my son's little terrarium. I moved it up here, and now the aloe is recovering. It's turning green again, so it's happy. I was really hoping that would happen because it's just so cute, and I don't want to have to take it out and mess up the sand that's in here and stuff. So anyways, and it's been away from all the mealybugs, so it's doing great. And then his little air plant. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like houseplant tours, I do one at least every season, if not more, depending on what all I've done to my plants and what updates I need to fill you in on. And I'll probably do like maybe one big long houseplant tour a year or something, or I might have to start going by rooms. We'll have to see, because I am getting quite a few, and to name them all and stuff is a little much. Makes my videos a little long. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want more houseplant tour videos or plant videos or healthy DIYs, natural living videos and stuff. Most of my videos are about plants because that's my favorite thing to do, but sometimes I do videos with natural makeup and like whatever healthy things to do, or redoing furniture sometimes. It just depends. So if you're interested in that, then please do subscribe, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye!